Hi, this is Bill Roper, executive producer of Champions Online. Today we're going to talk to you about supergroups. A big question comes up is, do I need to be in a group to play the game? Well, we've definitely designed Champions to be very friendly to solo heroes. So if you want to be a lone wolf and go out there, you can get all the way to the level cap in the game and certainly be very successful. But we have designed a lot of content specifically for you to group up with your friends, make new allies, and go out there and actually fight evil in groups of up to 5 players at a time. Of course, there's also bigger open world things you can do that require 10 or 20 heroes to complete. Grouping in the game is actually very simple. As long as you know the name of the hero you want to group with, you can easily invite them through a series of commands in the game. If you just see someone in the world, you can right-click on them and invite them into a group. Once you've actually formed a group, there's a lot of things you can do. You can now go out and do certain types of events that really take a group of people to do. There's several large-scale monsters that you can fight. There are also places in the game that we call lairs or headquarters. These are specific areas that are built to be a challenge for 5 players. Oftentimes they take coordination not only in terms of fighting, but also in terms of non-combat puzzles between 4 and 5 players to complete. So really that's another place in the game where you want to get a team together and go to experience that content and have a totally different type of play experience. Groups are really designed to have an upper limit in that group of 5 heroes at the same time. One of the things that's really nice about the way that Champions is designed, though, is that there are places in the world where you're going to fight bigger villains, almost cosmic level villains that require 10 or 20 heroes. That's where you actually see groups working together. Many parts of the game are actually designed to use what we call the reinforcement system. This is particularly noticeable in open areas of the world. What that means is that if I go through as a solo player, the game's going to be set to be challenging for me and fun for me as an individual. But when I start adding more players to my group, so if there's 3 heroes that I'm playing, or 5 heroes that I'm playing with, the enemies that I'm fighting will go and get reinforcements. They'll make it more difficult, more challenging, and that way more fun for me to go through. So when you go out, you want to find players that have built characters and have built those heroes that fill specific roles and then get them together. And it's actually okay if you have multiple heroes that have the same type of role they have. So if you have 3 or 4 really super strong characters that are built around having a lot of muscles and a lot of strength and dealing a lot of melee damage, that's okay because they're going to be built differently because of the massive amounts of flexibility. It's such a nice system in the fact that you can have people that have the same general idea, like we're all super strong, but because of all the upgrades they have, the power sets they've chosen, the look of their characters, they're all going to play differently and they're all going to be able to contribute very uniquely to the fight. Supergroups are really easy to use, and they're a great way to get people together, whether they're people that you know in real life or you've played other games with, or someone you've just met in Champions Online for the first time and have had a great time playing with. You can get together very easily and go out and save the world.